Hello everyone, my name is Dongyue. I come from EFWET. In this video, I want to show the simulate on-trade function in MT4. So let's go to the code. I read the EA to test all these important code. Actually, my task has I think is 4 parts. The first part is to get the account ID. So let's go to check the structure. First, we should go to the login table and give this table the user account and the server. And this table will return identity ID. Which is the primary key of this table, login table. Or if there's no this account and server, the web API to get Forex login ID will return a 0. That means the user not access his account in our program. So we don't want to provide a server to this user. Okay, let's see the code. We give the account number and server, and then the web API will return the identity ID, and then we can use this ID for our following function. The next function is log all this data to to our database, log all this account history. The account history is in history pool, so there's a lot of closed order. Let's go to the function. We just get the total number in the history pool and use that number to log in the transfer date to the database function to transfer order one by one. So here is the transfer date function. Here we also use the login ID, and we give the login ID and log it to our to our order table and transfer all this parameter. Will this API log Forex order? But if the server has something wrong, we just stop this EA. I do the same thing in the get login ID server. Okay, so next function is to log in activity order. These orders are in the trade pool. So when you start the EA, there may be some order in the some order are still activity. So we also need to get this order to the database. Okay. Actually, in the beginning, I have a defect when I transfer history or the activity. They're always they're not always. Sometimes the I'm sorry, the database will record two totally same order in two different rows. So I do a lot of tests for that. I found when I only run this two part of code, the recorder is the login function is always correct. But when I put this function in the I build the PPT is here. When I put these two function in the if method, the system seems not very stable. So I think after I change the code to this, just give the login ID if login ID equals to 0, that means this user is not in our list. So the EA is not need. We don't need to run the EA, so the EA remove. If the login ID in our login list, we can do the following thing. After I change this part of code, the the login defect never happened. I think it can just be fixed. So the next part is to detect some order change and log them to our database. Uh, when we detect some order change, that means some order add, some new order, some order be closed, and some activity orders parameter change. We can detect them and remember this order's ticket and go to the current pool to find this order and transfer this order to our database. Okay, so the onTrade function has three parts of this. Next, I want to show how to run this. Okay, first let's go to the EA. The EA is not start. Okay, so let's stop the EA first, and then check the web API is running, and our EA is just log the history and the activity order, and then we will return the total number, the history total number plus the order total. So let's go. Okay, it will take some time because there's a lot of order in my account history pool. Okay, you can check the total number as 666. So check them again. Oh, maybe next time. I'm sorry, I will do that again. Clean the table and to make sure there's a total work. Run the EA again. So when the defect occurred, I ran this function maybe 5 times. Maybe there's only one time the login number is correct. But after I changed that part of code, I think every part I have been checking for more than 10 times, I think, but that defect is not happen. You can see the number is correct. Okay, let's just clean the table again. And to stop the EA, you can see the EA start being removed. And clean the log. And next part, I want to show the login order. Login histories take a really long time, so I won't want to do that. I just compile all this. Okay, the detect order and transfer them to database function is ready. So let's go. Okay, here I give some mark in the uh, in the detect order function, so I can check if my function be logged or not. So let's go to the trade pool, and now I want to add some order. What kind? AUDP? I don't know what is this. So I'm trying to log in some order. So here the order. That's a lot. So I just run the order table again and check the last order I have been put them in. They are. So, okay, they are here. Okay, and for this 3 order, let me change the stop loss line. Okay, and change the take profit line. Okay, we just wait this order being closed. Oh, that's so quick. So we can go to the log and check this order are closed by stop loss, and then we go back to the database and check. Okay, you can see all these stop loss line and take profit line are here, and you can check the order being closed maybe at the same time. So I can totally log in every how to say that, so every order when the order change. So let's go back and stop this EA. Yes. Okay, continue them again. And here I want to run the the login history again to confirm that login history is totally work. So go to the EA, don't do this. Okay, compile and run the EA again. Okay, you can see the transfer is going on because I add some ticket and these tickets are closed. I think number should be 669. That means 66 plus 3, right? Okay, it's here, 69. So let's go sorry, our database and check the total number. Okay, the number is 69. So everything seems works well. Okay, thank you. That's all.